Theresa May.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hope that this is going to be the last opportunity for this House to do the right thing and accept the report of the Committee on Standards on Boris and Paterson. And I trust that no member of this House is thinking of doing anything other than supporting the motion that has been moved by my right honourable friend, the Leader of the House. Passing this motion will be a step in the right direction, but it will not undo the damage that has been done by the vote of the 3rd of November. And let's be clear, this is not a party political issue. Damage has been done to all members of Parliament and to Parliament as a whole. I read the report of the Committee on Standards into Boris and Paterson. I believe the conclusion was clear and fair. Boris and Paterson broke the rules on paid advocacy. And the attempt by right honourable and honourable members of this House, aided and abetted by the government, under cover of reform of the process, effectively to clear his name, was misplaced, ill-judged and just plain wrong. Now, I hope the honourable gentleman will forgive me if I take no interventions. I wish to make my limited points. In this place, we set rules for people through the laws that we pass. We expect people to obey those rules. We also set rules for our own behaviour as members of Parliament, and we have a right to expect each and every one of us to obey those rules. Now, sometimes mistakes will be made inadvertently, but the process of independent investigation and a committee set up by this House with lay members should be able to differentiate those cases and to deal with them. Now, it's been suggested that, as a result of what happened on the 3rd of November, the rules need to change. And I do hope that the Government will be looking urgently and seriously at the 2018 proposals from the Committee on Standards in Public Life. I don't think they quite reflect the motion that the opposition is putting to the House tomorrow, but they do suggest the clarification of the rules and the tightening up of the rules on MPs' outside interests. But it would be a mistake to think that because someone broke the rules were wrong. The rule on paid advocacy is a long-standing one. The problem came because there was an attempt to effectively let off a then member of the House. And that flew in the face of the rules on paid advocacy and in the face of the processes established by this House. Now, it's also been suggested, as a result of what happened on the 3rd of November, that there are questions about the role of MPs. We should not conflate or confuse these two issues. The first is about ensuring that no company or individual can gain an unfair advantage by paying a Member of Parliament to advocate on their behalf. That is a matter for the Code of Conduct of members of this House and the rules of this House. The second is an issue of the service that MPs give to their constituents, and that is a matter for their electorate. Damage has been done to this House. We can start to repair that damage by accepting the report of the Committee on Standards, and I urge every member of this House to support this